Janavallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Vrajanaranjana Yashodanandana Vrajanaranjana Namo Natira Panachari Deyo Radhamadoma Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Rama, Hare Hare. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam Namaskritya
Narayana Namaskritya
Chaiva Narottamam
Naram Chaiva Narottamam
Devim Sarasatim Vyasam
Devim Saraswati
Tato Jayamudhire
Tato Jayamudire
Nashta Praisha Bhadreshu
Namaste
Nityam Bhagavat Sevaya
Uttam Bhagavate
Bhagavati
Sevaya
Uttama Shloke
Bhagavati Uttama Shloke
Bhaktir Bhavati Naistiki.
Bhakti Bhavati Nastiki.
Okay.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna Prabhuji, Nanot Pranam.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Prabhuji.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Pranam.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji,
Hare
Pranam.
Krishna.
Nanot Pranam Prabhuji.
धर्मो हि अत्यार्थ कामौचा
Dharmo Hayatha
प्रजानंदो अमृतम यशः
Prajanando
लोका विशोकाभिरजा
Loka Vishoka
न केवलीनो विदुः
Jananti Vino Vidu.
धर्मो हि अत्रार्थकामो प्रजानन्दो अमृतं यशः लोकाविशोकाविरजा यान्न केवलिनो विदुः धर्मो हि अत्रार्थकामो च प्रजानन्दो अमृतं यशः लोकाशोकाविरजा यान्न केवलिनो विदुः धर्मो हि अत्रार्थकामो च धर्मो हि अत्रार्थकामो च प्रजानन्दो अमृतं यशः प्रजानन्दो अमृतं यशः लोकाविशोकाविरजा यान्न केवलिनो विदुः यान्न केवलिनो विदुः
Okay, online, anybody wants to chant?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dharmo ह्यतर्थ कामौ च प्रजानन्दो मृतं यशः लोकविशोक विरजा याना केवलिनो विदुः. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी. धर्मो ह्यतार्थ कामो च प्रजानन्दोऽमृतं यशः लोका विशोका विरजा यान केवलिनो विदुः. धन्यवाद प्रभु जी. हरे कृष्ण. थैंक यू प्रभु जी.
धर्मो हि अत्रर्थ कामो च प्रजानन्द अमृतं यशः लोकविशोकविरज यन्न केवलिनाय विदुः. कृष्ण प्रभु.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Dharmo harnartha kam cha praja anto amrita yasa loka visoka vidya yatra kevalino vidu. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु. धर्मो हत्रार्थ कामो च प्रजानंदो मृत यशः लोका विशोका विरजायान केवलिनो विदुः. हरे कृष्णा.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी. सदा प्रणाम. धर्मो यात्रार्थ कामो च प्रजानन्दो मृतं यशः लोका विशोक विरजा यान्ना केवलिनो विदुः. हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी. धन्यवाद.
Okay. Dharmaha, religious ritual. He, certainly, atra, here, in the grahastha ashram or household life. Artha, economic development. Kamau, sense gratification. And praja anandaha, the pleasure of generations. Amritam, the results of sacrifice. Yashaha, reputation. Lokaha, planetary systems. Vishokaha, without lamentation. Please don't repeat here. We can't hear anything there. Because no, there is a gap. So we can't hear anything. Vishokaha, without lamentation. Virajaha, without disease. Yan, which, na, never. Kevalinaha, the transcendentalist. Viduhu, no. The woman continued, in this material world, the household of life brings all kind of happiness in religion, economic development, sense gratification, and babysitting of children, sons and grandsons. After that, one may desire liberation as well as material reputation. The householder can appreciate the results of sacrifices which enable him to gain promotion to superior planetary systems. All this material happiness is practically unknown to the transcendentalist. They cannot even imagine such happiness.
Hare Krishna Prabhupada. Purport by Srivange Sesi Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. According to Vedic instructions, there are two paths for human activities. One is called Pravritti Marga and the other is called Nivritti Marga. The basic principle for either of these paths is religious life. In animal life, there is only Pravritti Marga. Pravritti Marga means sense enjoyment and Nivritti Marga means spiritual advancement. In the life of animals and demons, there is no conception of Nivritti Marga, nor is there any actual conception of Pravritti Marga. Pravritti Marga maintains that even though one has a propensity for sense gratification, he can gratify his senses according to the directions of the Vedic injunctions. For example, everyone has a propensity for sex life, but in demonic civilization, sex is enjoyed without restriction. According to Vedic culture, sex is enjoyed under Vedic restrictions. Thus, the Vedas give direction to civilized human beings to enable them to satisfy their propensities for sense gratification. In the Nivritti Marga, however, on the path of transcendental realization, sex is completely forbidden. The social order are divided into 4 parts: Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha, and Sannyasa. And only in the householder life can the Pravritti Marga be encouraged or accepted according to Vedic instructions. In the orders of Brahmacharya, Vanaprastha, and Sannyasa, there are no facilities for sex. In this verse, the woman is advocating Pravritti Marga only and is discouraging the path of Nivritti Marga. She clearly says that the yatis, the transcendentalists, who are concerned only with spiritual life, Kaivalya, cannot imagine the happiness of Pravritti Marga. In other words, a man who follows the Vedic principles enjoys the materialistic way of life, not only by becoming happy in this life, but also in the next life by being promoted to heavenly planets. In this life, such a person gets all kinds of material opulences such as sons and grandsons because he is always engaged in various religious functions. The material distresses are birth, old age, disease, and death. But those who are interested in Pravritti Marga hold various religious functions at the time of birth, old age, disease, and death. Without caring for the distresses of birth, old age, death, and disease, they are addicted to performing the special functions according to the Vedic ritualistic ceremony. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
More.
Factually, however, Pravritti Marga is based on sex life, as stated in Śrimad Bhagavatam 7.9.45. Yan maitunadi grihamedi sukam hi tucham. A householder who is too much addicted to Pravritti Marga is actually called a grihamedi, not a grihastha. Although the grihastha desires sense gratification, he acts according to Vedic instructions. The grihamedi, however, who is interested only in sense gratification, does not follow in Vedic instructions. The Grihimedi engages himself as an advocate of sex life and also allows his sons and daughters to engage in sex and to be deprived of any glorious end in life. A Grihastha enjoys sex life in this life as well as in the next, but a Grihimedi does not know what the next life is about because he is simply interested in sex in this life. On the whole, when one is too much inclined towards sex, he does not care for the transcendental spiritual life. In this age of Kali especially, no one is interested in spiritual advancement. Even though it is sometimes found that one may be interested in spiritual advancement, he is most likely to accept a bogus method of spiritual life, being misguided by so many called pretenders. Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namo Vishnupadaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisheshaya Shunyavadi Pashat Deshatarine Jayo Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Dharmo yatyartha kamo cha. Dharmo yatrartha kamo cha.
Dharmo yatrartha kamo cha
Prajanando amritam yashaha.
Prajanando amritam yashaha
Loka vishoka virja.
Loka vishoka viraja
Yanna kevalino viduhu.
Yanna kevalino viduhu.
The woman category in this material world, a household life brings all kind of happiness and religion, economic development, sense gratification, and begetting of children, sons and grandsons. After that, one may desire as well as material reputation, one may desire liberation as well as material reputation. A householder can appreciate the results of sacrifices which enable him to gain promotion to superior planetary system. All this material happiness is practically unknown to the transcendentalists. They cannot even imagine such happiness. So this is the outlook, when We read in the Bhagavatam when Narad Muni was talking to the sons of Daksha. Daksha produced 10,000 sons first and then 1,000. Aryashvas and anybody knows the name, second one? Okay, whatever. So the first 10,000 sets are very pious because he's Prajapati, he can produce. And they was doing tapasya, everything in the realm of karma kanda, so that they can enter the Grihastha ashram and do well there. No idea of spiritual life. Narada Muni landed up, transcendental spiritualist. So our movement is not only surprising for the atheist, it's also surprising for the normal religious people. So Daksha, when he knew that his son, 10,000 sons heard Narad Muni, Narad Muni just spoke one shloka. We have discussed that sometime. You can read that. Do you not know there is a place where somebody goes and never comes back? In this world, there is a wheel with various spokes which is moving. He gives a big symbolism there. A woman who is very unchaste, so referring to her intelligence which has no control. So after hearing, and you do not know what the actual instruction of your father, what you're going to do. That meaning the real instruction is of real Father, Supreme Lord, whom we should obey. So when he heard all that, the 10,000 sons heard, they discussed that shloka among themselves. It's like not 1, 2, 3 shlokas together, but that's all he spoke. And they discussed, and they understood what he's trying to say. And they left the place and took sannyas and never went back to home and became transcendentalist. Daksha came to know that, he was hurt, but he is powerful, he produced another, now this time 1,000 children, not 10,000. And then the 1,000 children also came to the same place, and again they are doing tapasya before entering the Grihastha ashram. Brahmachari life means tapasya, they are doing some tapasya. And again he landed up there, Narad Muni, and he said it's always good for a younger brother to follow the elder brother. So they also had heard, and they also understood, actually very good to practice spiritual life under the association. Even darshan of Narad Muni, you come to know what is spiritual life. Salpapi se dharmasya trayate mahato, little association. So anyway, so little association of Narad Muni, sarva siddhi hoye. So they became liberated. And they also took the path of transcendence. Now Narad Muni thought, I have done this, now let me preach to Daksha also. He is also too much involved in this karma kanda activities, and I can guide him to take to spiritual life. So he came as a transcendental preacher. And Narada is not scared, he even goes to Ravana's place. We saw he goes to even to meet Kamsa, he is not scared of anybody. So here it happened. So what happened now? Narada landed in front of Daksha, and Daksha was boiling in anger. You can see that Daksha is following Pravritti Marga here, and Narad Muni is following Nivritti Marga. So the people who are following, still they are better than people who are not following anything. Demons. Daksha is not like that. He got darshan of Vishnu also. Previous to that, in the mention, he did tapasya and Vishnu appeared and he took his blessings. But still, even among all that, he was not in the highest platform of spiritual practice. More into the karma kanda practices. And then, just like so many people go to Tirupati, and how many people go on a transcendental platform, and how many go on a material platform. Mostly people go, they made Balaji their partner in business, so many people. And whatever profit they get, that portion they go and give, even though it's in crores. People, anyway, that's the meditation of Balaji. So now, but they may not be on a Nivritti Marga. So there is actually a big difference between Pravritti Marga and Nivritti Marga. But one thing is there, regulation is there in both. But in Pravritti Marga, you enjoy but you enjoy with restrictions. In Nivritti Marga, you give up the plan itself to enjoy. It's a totally different thing. Like Pravritti Marga, you can have sex under rules and regulation of Garadhana Samskara, under rules of Grihasashram. Nivritti Marga, nothing. No. So therefore Prabhupada said, Brahmacharya, Vanaprasanyas, there is no concept, and only in Grihasashram, it is allowed. So now, therefore, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings are actually very, very powerful. Okay? And we can at least appreciate the Nivritti Marga in the beginning, even though we cannot totally come to Nivritti Marga. At least we can appreciate. Not everybody can be Narad Muni, but can't we appreciate Narad Muni's life? Can we be like Narad Muni, totally detached from the world and absorbed in glorification of the Lord, drinking the nectar of Krishna consciousness at every step? That is, Narad Muni says, whenever I play Veena, the Lord appears within my heart. He says in the Bhagavatam, he's explaining to Veda Vyasa. You can just appreciate that totally advanced platform, totally detached from any kind of pleasures of material world. So, you just should wish, can I come to that platform whole life? Can I once in my life say no? That's it. Can I say no? So that should be our objective. How can I appreciate? Pravritti esha bhutanam nivrittesha mahafalaha. Nivritti marga is not easy to go. Most of the people in the society, they are following Pravritti marga. And a whole Varnashrama dharma, whole karma kanda activities, they are all based on Chatur Purushartha, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, and it's all Pravritti marga only. No is not there. Where is no? Only yes. You say no, just like at home, your child wants to, waste time, say cartoon. Now if you say no, that's all, child will leave home. So what do you say? Half an hour. The child says, okay. He's happy with that. You cannot say no. And nowadays the parents, their training is still worse. But they don't even know how to train the child. Simply produce children. Training is a big step. And don't be lax. Because generally we see the grahasthas are failing to make the children into serious devotees. Generally. Correct? That's a result everywhere. You can just open your eyes, it is visible. When they're small, they're very excited because at that time child is only imitating the parents. Nothing has gone inside his heart. And then they grow bigger, and when they come out to the youth, no interest in spiritual life. This is not practically everywhere it is being seen in that situation. So they have to become very serious. It's not a joke. You have to be very, very serious to be able to accomplish it. Just like we are preaching. People come, we preach to them. Unless we are serious, we will not be able to train them to become sincere devotees. They will stay for some time, and then they will become agitated and they will go away. Because we should look at ourselves. We didn't train them enough. Training is needed. For everything there is training. So we have to be very big responsibility. It is to raise the children. Pitana sasyat, janini na sasyat, guru na sasyat. Don't become guru, don't become teacher, don't become anything. Mother, father, if you cannot train, it's very important. The training is a very big responsibility. Correct? Once Guru Maharaj was in Mayapur, and some visitor came, some big celebrity, somebody. At that time, his picture is in the altar as an acharya. So somebody asked him, what is it? It's a very big responsibility. So actually we should look at it, it's a very big responsibility. There are two things which come. One side is privileges, one side is responsibility in anything. Correct? Now people go to a job, one side they get the salary. And what is the other side? Responsibility. It doesn't come one side only, the two sides. So even in society, we have two things coming. One side is privileges, the other side is commitment and responsibility. So we should see. So now, in a Vedic time, the Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya has to take Diksha. What is the meaning of Diksha? And then only they get responsibility of that. Now you want to become a priest to the society and whole society should listen to you. You want to become a Kshatriya, the king with a palace and all, and people should worship you. You want to be the businessman, the billionaire, and you should have thousands of workers. Everybody wants, these are all the three are leadership. But there was one condition, you have to take Diksha. That's the condition. And what is the Diksha? Not like today. Today it's just like a rubber stamp. No. The person agrees, commits himself to follow certain rules and regulations. Then that responsibility comes. But today, Kalau Shudra Sambhavaha, the Shudra, the very nature is, he cannot make any commitment. If he makes a commitment, he cannot follow it after 5 minutes. He even forgets he made a commitment. The Prabhupada says animals. Somebody asked Srila Prabhupada, Prabhupada, there are some of your disciples and they are not chanting their rounds. They don't follow regulated principles. What for them? Prabhupada said, there are animals. What do I speak for them? Very strong words. No concession. They are animals. Correct? Because they gave a commitment in front of the Lord, in front of Vaishnavas, in front of everybody, in front of deities, in front of the Lord manifested as Oma. They don't want to follow anything. Correct? So it's very serious actually. It's not a joke to chant 16 rounds. It's not a joke to follow the 4 regulated principles. It's not easy in Kali Yuga. But Maya will drag. At least I cannot do that also. So we should think about it, reflect about it. And then when you see that certain things are obstructing, you are doing even this basic platform, it is always some kind of an addiction. And interesting thing is, addict always lives in a stage of denial. When you can say something is an addiction, because this breaks this 5 things. You will not be able to chant your rounds. You cannot follow 4 regulated principles. That means an addiction has come, correct? If even this much is a goal, the addiction has come. And addict always lives in a stage of denial. And say, no, I'm not addicted. You're addicted. You're not able to follow the 5 things. Yeah. You say some platform, no? Otherwise, why somebody will say something is an addiction? He will not agree. How does we agree something is an addiction? At least you can follow these 5 things. If something is obstructing following these 5 things, you can at least understand, minimum I'm just giving ABCD standard, you can now understand addiction has come. Because see, the point is that addict lives, you say, no, I'm not addicted. There was one actor who used to smoke, just like you chant 16 rounds, he used to smoke 100 times in a day. And people used to say, please do not smoke, it's not good for you. He's a very famous so-called superstar. So, no, I can leave. They don't want to agree, the hero, no? They don't want to agree that he is an addict. No, I can leave it any day. He could not leave. And probably died smoking. So the same way we should understand this, that actually we do not agree. Yesterday we were, I was taking class for some youngsters and was talking about addictions. So I was telling the same principle to them, that you make the mission of your life, just like we have mission of the life. Srila Prabhupada said, anybody chants 16 rounds, follow 4 regulated principles, I guarantee you'll go back to God. Correct? He said that. But then we should see, is it that something which is disturbing? Like chanting, it's not just chanting. How do I chanting? When I'm chanting, am I sitting attentively and hearing every word, or I'm distracted? Correct? And when I'm chanting, the result of chanting is till the next day, at least the heart is washed and I'm not dragged by the lower modes. Gradually, may not be the first day, gradually this is the standard we have to come to. But am I chanting attentively? Am I following the 4 regulated principles sincerely? Okay, so this we should meditate. And what is going to come in between? Meditation. We recognize. Shri Shri Radha Govinda ki. So if you find any difficulty in this, you should understand, recognize, no, an addiction has come. Don't be sitting in a denial. What's going to be the fact? You don't have to publicly declare it. Now work on it. Now work on it. Immediately take impetus to work. You cannot be in Nivritti Marga from the day one. Yes. Totally, just like Srila Prabhupada when the people came to him. And now, if Prabhupada says, when his godbrothers went to England, one person came to him. And he was a governor of India during British time, holding the top post. Lord Jetland, somebody. And he was quite favorable to Vedic culture. So when he went there, and at that time, England was the #1 country in the world. You can take the time, America, I think after the World War has come up, correct? Till the time England was the thing. So Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada therefore sent his disciples to England. That's the #1 city that is target. And then what happened, that person actually came, he was very interested, he came to the disciples of Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada, they were all sannyasis, and he asked them, I want to become a Brahmana, can you help me? He said, yes, Brahmana means no intoxication, no gambling, no sex, no meat. He heard that and he said, that's impossible for me, and he walked away. So if you're going to present Nivritti to the first day, people will walk away. They cannot follow. Okay? So what did Srila Prabhupada do it in America? Prabhupada said, had I landed in America and said that you do this 4th thing, they would have sent me back with the next ship. He was silent because it takes time. Therefore, preaching is not easy. Not easy. We may have the message, but to encourage people to gradually give them strength and they take up, it's not easy. Which instruction to give when, that is not easy. So then, Srila Prabhupada, what did he do? He was holding the Rotary programs, and in different places people are coming and attending to Srila Prabhupada classes. This was organized by Sally Agarwal when Prabhupada was in Butler, Pennsylvania, the first place. I can't even pronounce these words. They're not Vedic words, they're not easy. So then what happened, Prabhupada said, this is not going to help me. People have to come regularly and attend the sessions. One place, what do you do? One session you're going to give Nivritti Marga? No. In the beginning, I know they're not even in Pravritti, they are animal life, correct? Gradually hearing, he has to bring them to the highest Krishna conscious platform, but he is allowing Krishna consciousness to seep in the mouth. And just one meeting, it cannot be done. Therefore, Prabhupada said, this is not going to work. And then, even though he had no money with him, with all the risk, he went to New York. With no place to stay. In fact, he used to walk for, just sometimes travel in the bus. In fact, Prabhupada started now, when you launch a product, you should know the market. You will do that? Suppose you have to launch a product, you should know the market. So Prabhupada was traveling in the bus, just buy the ticket for the day and just watch what's the market that I have. See, he's very careful, huh? And he used to walk for some time. Some people used to meet him here and there because his dress he was seeing. And he tried to stay, there was no place to stay. He stayed here and there. And so many people met him, Ginsburg, all these people met him. And then finally, he stayed at one place with a person, and the person was the drug addict. He was sharing a room. And he attacked him Prabhupada one day in the influence of drugs. And one day his typewriter got stolen. He was having a lot of difficulty. Sometimes he was thinking, it's difficult, maybe I go back now. But he said, let me try for some more time. In fact, he used to go to the cargo ship, a company, Sumuti Morarji's company. What is the name of the company? I forget. So he used to go there and ask, when is the next ship? Sindhya ship. So that they said, Swamiji, every time you come and keep asking the dates, you never, because if he wants to go back also, he doesn't have money. He has to go in that free ship only. So he used to say, when is the next ship going back? When is the next ship going back? He said, you keep asking, but actually you don't take the ship. He said, I have anyway come all the way here. Let me try some more time. That's all. It survived for some time. Nothing was happening. Practically 1 year, nothing happened. And he's just seeing the situation. And then somehow he took the wild risk. There was this instance where, there was his few well-wishers, not even disciples. Mukunda, later he became Mukunda Goswami. So he and all those people, few people, they somehow, maybe Michael or somebody, they all located an ad for matchless gift. And that was on the road, nicely situated. It was a kind of a hall, that's no place to stay there. So then behind there was an apartment. You see, even we don't follow this. It's intelligent, Prabhupada, first strike. So one hall on the main road. And Prabhupada is staying in an apartment behind. Just like nowadays we have big apartments. In the front they have a shopping area and you can have a room. So the person was a big landlord or whatever, he had the facility. So Prabhupada went to negotiate. Prabhupada told him, can you negotiate? So he was talking to him, Prabhupada landed up there. He was so excited. He said, I just started conversation. And Prabhupada was not supposed to come there. He landed up. He was so eager. And he said, have you already started the conversation? And then it was say something like $200. Prabhupada doesn't have $1 with him. And Prabhupada said, okay, you will give me for $200? He said, okay. Then after that, Prabhupada said one more thing. I am launching an international society, ISKCON. So I want some people to become trustees of that. And would you like to become a trustee? So he felt privileged. Swamiji, so what I have to do? No, you can give $50 every month to be a trustee. Just imagine. So he said, okay. So then Prabhupada said, you can deduct from the rent. Just imagine. He's using, it's not that. Prabhupada says, you meditate on the order of the spiritual master, you think how to execute it. Even the lawyer who was assisting Prabhupada in all the visa thing, he made him another trustee. Because he can't pay his fees like that. And later these people resigned and then Prabhupada put his own devotees. And later, but much later, this was the responsibility. You see that. Why? But Prabhupada knew that they have to come regularly. And that's what happened at Matchless Gift. People are coming. Prabhupada was holding in the beginning class 3 times a week, and this way, that way, things were stabilizing, people are coming. And Prabhupada used to walk, and then he had a center, he used to say, you can come there. There was Hridayananda, just met Prabhupada on the street. Why don't you come? You can bring your friends also. He brought 3-4 friends, all joined full time after some time. He was working very, very hard, cooking such big feasts and doing so many activities. What was the purpose? Let people come regularly. So we see people come, there should be program where they come regularly. And then when that happens, gradually, then there will be purification in the heart. So first they are in a life of animal life. Today practically everybody is like that, true? We want to enjoy, we don't want to follow any rules and regulations. And next stage person comes, no, I want to enjoy, but I'll do under rules and regulations. That is next situation. And the highest situation, I have no plan of enjoyment. Okay? It's not, this is what is a platform, nivritti esha bhutanam, pravritti esha nivritti mahaphala. Very rare somebody can be in the platform of nivritti. So here we have the situation, you see that just like Daksha, coming back to that past time. But Narada, when he went to Daksha, Daksha actually became very, very angry. He said, I am the one following dharma, you are adharmic. He says that. Similarly, we have here also. We have here also. The Grihastha, that discussion of it's an allegorical story, but that wife is talking to the Puranjana, that actually transcendentalists cannot even imagine the happiness of Grihastha life. Just imagine. She's saying, no, What are these trans? They can't even imagine. What? They deny. Neti, no. So there is no marga and there is yes marga. So here are the people who are talking. These are not people without rules and regulation. Vedic life, Vedic discussion means with rules and regulation. But the highest platform is to give up even any desire or plan of sense enjoyment. That is the highest platform. But she is laughing at that. What did they know of the fun? So therefore, whatever platform we are in, see, we cannot be, even in the Nivritti Marga, they will be higher platform. Just like we see in the society today, so many people are not into Vishnu worship. In any city, 90-95% people, whatever, if they do worship, they are worshipping Devis and they are worshipping Lord Shiva, correct? Devi Devatas. Very rare you find somebody who is actually a Vaishnava worshipping the Supreme Lord. Very rare. But they actually do not feel that what they are doing is inferior. Correct? Rather they say this is superior. Many people say, yeah, you in ISKCON only Krishna, but I worship everybody. I am much more advanced than you. True? Do you agree that? Many people feel like that. So, see, what happens is that that's the very nature of a living entity. Whatever platform we are in, we think that is the greatest. That is, I was recently, somebody was telling a narcissist and all. That is one of the diseases, mental diseases people have. I am very special, I am very great, and I am following the highest platform. No. The very principle of spiritual life, humility, is gone at that point. There are many living entities in much higher platform than mine. Then where they, suppose you are in a college, okay? You are in 3rd class. If you think what you know is the greatest, then you will stop attending classes and then you will not even have desire to go higher levels, okay? This is what was Narad Muni warned Vedavyasa. Why did you, my dear Vedavyasa, not focus on worship of Hari? Why you have given even the rules, regulations of Devata worship? Why did you do that? He says that. Jugupsata, abominable, what have you done? Why did you do this? Why you have not directly declared the glorification of the Supreme Lord? Why this worship of Devi Devatas? Why at all you introduced? Because people will think that whatever platform they are in, that is the greatest. They will not care for any rules and regulations and forget about advancing to the higher platform. This is what the Narad Muni, and this is what the result is actually. So forget about people, let us think about ourselves, We may be, let us not be daksha. Sometimes it does happen. I have seen so many times. They are devotees, they are chanting 16 rounds, but the son desires, can I become brahmachari? Oh, this is greatest what I am doing. Please, don't do this. Don't do this. Then what is the difference between you and Daksha? You are another edition of Daksha only. Don't do that. First thing, why you will do that? You don't know there are higher platforms which are possible. Correct? You do not know there are higher platforms. Whatever I am doing is highest. Yeah. If this is there, then you will not progress in spiritual life. As spiritual life, at least we should understand, it reality this is, there are many wonderful devotees, much more advanced and much more in the platform of Nivriti than I am. I have not given up the desires. And see, if there is somebody who is totally Nivriti, he is going back to Godhead, no? He has no desire for sense enjoyment at all. Then he is going back to Godhead. Correct or no? But we are not, are we entitled? No. We have so many material desires even sitting in our heart. So then comes humility. Wow. Therefore, we should actually try. Gradually, I come wherever I am situated, more and more advanced platform Nivriti. No. It's not easy. Now it is yes. Yes marga, and Nivriti marga is no marga. No marga is very difficult. Okay? Very difficult. But we should appreciate somebody who's actually able to say no. And we should appreciate. And then it's not that I may be able to, just like you hear about the Goswamis. When I remember when I used to join the temple, when I used to sing the Goswami Ka, and I used to feel, my God, how they can be so great. And actually, isn't it true? Can we have the vairagya of the Goswamis? So advanced they are. Then start prayer. When you understand your situation is so abominable, where all the desires of sense enjoyment are harassing your mind, and when you see the people are totally absorbed in lotus feet of the Lord, then you start praying. But then you progress. When you come into some kind of an illusion where you live in denial of addiction, correct? You'd even deny that I am addicted. Addict always listens to, why you will pray? Why you will even appreciate people on a higher, genuinely you not appreciate, because narcissist, he thinks he is the greatest. That's the psychological disease. Even karmis have figured out that. Forget about, in spiritual life, let us talk about that. Somebody told me that words I was just studying. Narcissist thinks he is the greatest. He is a great man and he is entitled to be worshipped by the world. They feel very entitled. So let us not be in some illusion like that. A devotee is genuinely understanding that he has so many weaknesses and is meditating on that, because that will be obstacle for him entry to the spiritual world. In Rajoguna, Tamoguna, forget about even being Sattva-guna. So many Rasic, Tamasic propensity they were. Which spiritual world? What you are talking? Even lucky to get a human birth next life. So we should therefore be realistic to where we are situated, and we should appreciate even those. Now you hear about Raghunath Das Goswami, you can just fold your hands and just offer obeisances. You cannot have vairagya like him. You hear about Ramananda Rai, fold your hands. You cannot have vairagya. You don't know. We don't have that. We hear about Haridas Thakur chanting 192 rounds. We can't do that. One day we cannot. We'll go mad if we try to do that. Correct? Just offer respects to them. Take their blessings. And do what the Acharya has told to do. Do that. But come to that platform. Correct? Somebody may not be chanting 16 rounds, I chant 1 round, but don't make a platform that, oh, I'm chanting 1 round. What is so special about that? You're supposed to follow the orders of the Acharya. Okay? In that way, our meditation should develop, and gradually I purify myself, and then I come to the proper platform. Otherwise, we will do like what is happening in this purport, that the intelligence, or now presently the symbolism will come later, the wife of Puranjana or the woman Puranjana is approaching. She is saying, yes, we can enjoy Grihastha life. There's so much fun is there in Grihastha life. What do the spiritualists know about that? We will speaking the same platform actually. Now many people don't say it, hidden in the heart, same things are there. Therefore, how it comes to know. Sometime for some reason, you become upset. And you say, why you done that? That's it. Whole thing, boom, comes out. Say, somebody is not straightforward. He is saying, I'm very respectful to you. But sometime for some reason you scold, then what all offense in his heart is there for you will just come out like an explosion. Correct? Hey, what is this? This is the highest. They'll speak like that. Then it comes to know the reality is different and external is different. Okay? So let us be very genuine. Let us appreciate and understand there are higher and higher levels of nivritti. Nivritti is not just one word, no. No, no. Just like it is said in the Bhagavatam, when Bharat Maharaj left his house and he went for vairagya, went to the forest to practice spiritual life, it is said his renunciation is unparalleled. And the example Bhagavatam gives, just like small birds jump from one tree, one branch to another, but some birds can fly for miles above. So vairagya is also a different strength. His vairagya is not easy. He looked at his own kingdom with beautiful wife, with wonderful soldiers, everybody honoring and respecting him, because he was not just so-called king, he was actually a king. Yesterday I was seeing one very nice statement somewhere. These are all not made by that. He said, if an unqualified king goes to the palace, he doesn't become the king, but the palace becomes the circus. Very nice statement. The palace becomes a circus. Nothing happens. So we are all actually just making circus of whatever responsibility we are in. We cannot execute what we are supposed to do. Either as a father, you made a house into a circus because you are not able doing the work of a father, mother. Just simply circus. Nobody in the house is even interested to practice spiritual life. So what did you do in a house? What did you achieve? A circus. So, easy to laugh at the king. So the king is there. If he is not able having the qualities, then there is no respect there. He has made the palace into a circus. Circus means simply jokes are happening. Everything has become a joke. You know? So whatever Krishna has given us responsibility, don't make it a joke. Be serious in spiritual life. Prabhupada used to say, don't make rules and regulations so simple, but don't make a joke out of the spiritual life. Let us be serious, what Srila Prabhupada has given us. Okay, practice sincerely and understand, I have a long way to go. Can I have a renunciation like Bharat Maharaj? But at least honor that. I wish I can do it. Correct? Then you progress. Then you pray to Bharat Maharaj. When you hear to say, Anjaniya Visi Hanumanji, give me brahmacharya like you. Right? You meditate on Bhishma, give me brahmacharya like you. Shukadev Goswami, pray to them. You know, Bhaktisiddhanta Prabhupada, pray to them. Can I be brahmacharya like you? So any angle you know, there are so many people much more ahead of you. You know, what am I doing? Pravritti Marga. I want to be in the total highest platform of Nivritti Marga. Totally, just like Haridas Thakur is sitting and chanting. Total Nivritti you can see. Even the Maya Devi has come, cannot distract him. Hare is strict. And where are we situated? Correct? So we should, when we see this, then we offer respects. Do not become complacent and always see the weaknesses we are having and prayers to the people who you see who do not have all this kind of shortcomings. So then that is called association, and then you actually advance the spiritual life. Hare Krishna. Thank you, everybody. So somebody wants to sing some bhajan today? Today people are muted people. Huh? Yes, Jyoti Mataji, what do you like to sing? Huh? No, I can't hear. We can't hear.
Hare Krishna, Sadhu Pranam. I don't want to sing, I want to ask a question.
Okay, question, yeah.
I want to ask how to develop that Prabhupada ji, like that very good faith. Because I'm totally opposite. We people get distracted by, I get distracted by even minor hurdles in my life. How to have that strong faith? No money in the pocket,
no, see,
no
what
place
happens,
to live, no worry.
Yeah, yeah. See, the faith will come by advancement. The very nature of advancement is faith. Okay? Shraddha, sadhu, sangha, bhajani, kriya, anartha, nivritti, nishtha, ruchi, asakti, bhava, prema. The only difference is faith is more. Okay? So somebody is very advanced and he has strong faith. Okay? So faith is a symptom of advancement. Okay? So as you advance more, then once the faith is strong, no means no. Correct? In the beginning when faith is weak, maybe no. That is the Komal Shraddha. And then Nishtha, firm faith, and then Prema, total faith. Okay? So faith is shown by their activities. Everybody says it's advanced, but we can see by their activities how much faith they are. Okay? Hare Krishna. We already, yes, Jitendriya Prabhuji, kya gana?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, can I sing bhajan?
Which one?
Nadia Godrum.
Okay. What happened the whole day you people sing bhajans? How you know all the bhajans? You're practicing in your this thing?
Yes, Prabhuji.
See, in Gujarati department also organized like this. You know, keep 4 people responsibility. One person has a responsibility to teach everybody shlokas, bhajans. Take one person should be the overall take responsibility and train more people. So locate somebody who's like that, who can do. Somebody should be the taskmaster who can actually give services. You know, they have to run the department. You need so many services even online. Then 2, Then teaching can be in rotation, not problem. And the moment they finish level 1, let them be organized in Bhakti Vrikshas. Okay? So maybe department wise I'll meet people so that it happens. Otherwise, whatever I say will be a story they hear, nod their head and nothing they do.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Okay, so what is the Nadia?
Godrum.
So now, on different levels, you can designate different bhajans which are thrown. Level 1 also, I used to enjoy even after every class, one bhajana. People used to relish, correct? People love bhajans actually, okay? And so some bhajans are taught in level 1, some in level 2, some in level 3, some in level 4, correct? So people basically know all the bhajans. Okay, Nadia?
Godrum.
Yes, Prabhuji, you can start now.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Nadia Godru mein Nityanand Mahajan. Nadia Godru mein Nityanand Mahajan. Patiyat naam hata jivera karan. Patiyat naam hata jivera karan. Nadia Godru mein Nityanand Mahajan. Patiyat naam hata jivera karan. श्रद्धावान जन है श्रद्धावान जन है श्रद्धावान जन है श्रद्धावान जन है प्रभु राजाए भाई मागिए भिक्षा प्रभु राजाए भाई मागिए भिक्षा बोलो कृष्ण भजो कृष्ण करो कृष्ण कृष्ण बोलो कृष्ण भजो कृष्ण करो कृष्ण कृष्ण अपराध शून्य है लोह कृष्ण नाम अपराध शून्य है लोह कृष्ण नाम कृष्ण माता कृष्ण पिता कृष्ण धन प्राण कृष्ण माता कृष्ण पिता कृष्ण धन प्राण अपराध शून्य है लोह कृष्ण नाम अपराध शून्य है लोह कृष्ण नाम कृष्ण माता कृष्ण पिता कृष्ण धन प्राण नदिया गोद्रु में नित्यानंद महाजा पातियाचे नाम हट जीवे रकारान पातियाचे नाम हट जीवे रकारान कृष्ण संसार करो छाड़ी अनाचार कृष्ण संसार करो छाड़ी अनाचार जीवे दो या कृष्ण नाम सर्वधर्म सार जीवे दो या कृष्ण नाम सर्वधर्म सार कृष्ण संसार करो छाड़ी अनाचार कृष्ण संसार करो छाड़ी अनाचार जीवे दो या कृष्ण नाम सर्वधर्म सार जीवे दो या कृष्ण नाम सर्वधर्म सार नदिया गोद्रु में नित्यानंद महाजान नदिया गोद्रु में नित्यानंद महाजान आते आते नाम हट जीवे रखा राम आते नाम हट जीवे रखा राम हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्णा हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
Yeah, you can read the meaning also.
Yes, Prabhu. In the land of Nadia, on the island of Godrum, the magnanimous Lord Nityanand has opened up the marketplace of the holy name, mean for the deliverance of all fallen souls. O people of faith, by the order of Lord Gauranga, O brothers, I beg these three requests of you. Chant Krishna, worship Krishna, and teach others about Krishna. Being careful to remain free from offenses. Just take the holy name of Lord Krishna. Krishna is your mother, Krishna is your father, and Krishna is the treasure of your life. Giving up all sinful activities, carry on your worldly duties only in relations to Lord Krishna. The showing of compassion to other soul by loudly chanting the holy name of Krishna is the essence of all the form of religion. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare.
Shri Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Rama Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,